There are many, many wonderful examples now of how music is changing lives for so many people in all walks of life. There are now choirs for people who have had aphasia, who have had strokes. And I speak of one particular choir in Melbourne that I know of, Stroke Accord, that I believe when it started, 23 out of the 25 people couldn't speak, but they could sing. Yeah. Because we're now discovering through this research, all the research is there for us in the world. There's an ocean of it now to prove how music changes our brain and the fantastic feel-good hormones that are released, like oxytocin, which is a hormone that when you're a mother and child, it's that bonding hormone that is created, which creates trust. Yep. When we sing together as people, that's what occurs. And in fact, one of the new choir projects I'd like to create is in Parliament House in Canberra. And I have two alternative names for it. Choir of Hard Heads or Sing for Your Super. I'm not quite sure, but
Hey, Jonathan, I know that you've got a kind of experiment that you can actually do with larger
this
audiences.
relates...
I just heard these people clapping, so give us a sense of how rhythm works.
Well, rhythm, I mean, one of the most wonderful things, and again, it comes back to research, there's now a direct correlation between rhythm and music and language, and in particular in preschool children, how rhythm and music can be taught to help aid rhythm in language, because it's about reading symbols, particularly when you move to reading music and you're taught to read music. As when you're reading a book, there are letters and sounds, and the symbols and sound basically is how it works, and how those things work together too. So I'm going to do this rhythmic. Are you ready? You up for this, audience? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stand up and do this. So that I'm just letting my...
You're reminding me of Richard Gill right now.
Oh, bless.
This is our Richard Gill Memorial audience participation.
I'm not going to make you sing, okay?
Why not?
But you need to have your hands free. If you're going to have your hands free, look at me, look at me. Excellent, excellent. So I'm going to clap a rhythm to you. I'm going to do something and I want you to clap it back to me. I'm going to go first. When I say go, you go. So I call this rhythmic dictation. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Me first. Go. Good, and go. Some of you are a little confused when you did that. I'll keep it a bit simpler. I'm going to do a combination of kind of rhythms and sounds now. Ha, ha, wee, wee, whoop. Go. Ha, ha, wee, wee, whoop. Good. Excellent. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this 4 counts in front of you. Gentlemen in the audience and at home, it's called multitasking. Ready? So I'm going to do 4 claps. I'm going to keep going. You're going to be watching what I've done while you're doing what has already come up.
And this is going to be the last one, Richard.
Yeah. Here we go. Me first. You ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Show me the... Here we go. Me first. Go. Keep going. You did it!
Seriously?
What we had happening there was, can you imagine what's going on in your brain? You know, it's all this really feel-good stuff that's happening. We've got endorphins being released. We've got serotonin, which is used in antidepressant drugs. When we make music together, we've got the research to prove this. And what is my bugbear, I really, really want to see more funding in what I'm going to call community music in particular, and all these therapeutic arts now that we're seeing amazing results.